Hey everyone, you're tuning in to another episode of On Social with NIKKI NICOLE. I am sitting here with Mr. Kammeon Holsy. Make sure I'm saying it right. Okay. I'm sitting here with Mr. Kammeon Holsy, who is one of my natives back home from where I'm from. Like, I'm from Milledgeville, but you're not far from Milledgeville in Hancock County, right?
Right.
And he is doing a lot of big things that I really want to introduce to the community as well as to his hometown, because I know you got a lot of people rooting for you back at home.
Right.
So how you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I'm just blessed to be here. Thank you for this opportunity for allowing me to come. So
Thank you for coming.
yeah, I appreciate it.
So getting into it now, you got so much going on. I know you told me you were playing professional football. You too long to graduate from college.
Mm-hmm.
You are a speaker. Like, you all over the place. So how do you balance it all?
That's a good question. I'm always telling you to balance my life. But basically, going to college kind of molded me into balancing things out. Waking up in the morning, having class at 8 o'clock, having workouts at 5. After they have to eat breakfast. After breakfast, go back to class. Then, go to lunch. After lunch, go to practice. After practice, go to study hall.
Good.
So by the time you're done, you want to just go to sleep. So just, managing my time and, focus on the reason why I'm there. First, getting the education and then being an athlete after that. So.
Yeah. So how does it feel coming from a small hometown, like our hometown back in, I always say our because to me, Sparta, Wilkinson County, Milledgeville, Jones County, Putnam County, we all in that little hub together. So it's still like very country. So for me, I always take pride in I'm from Milledgeville.
Right.
But how is it like coming from Hancock County and coming to a city? Because I know like now you kind of doing stuff everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are some great places that you've been?
Great places I've been. First of all, I love Atlanta.
Me too.
I mean, I want to move here after I'm done playing. Atlanta, I went overseas to Bogota, Colombia. I've been to the Bahamas, New York.
So that traveling, like, it got you to want to do more.
Right.
And I know you was telling me that you are a speaker now.
Just me. I do motivational speaker, for playing basketball in the off season.
Okay.
So I like to motivate kids, let them know that, what they want to do, they can do it in life. Basically, me coming from a small town, like I said, Hancock, Milledgeville, the same. Coming from a small town, I always had the odds against you, but not just looking at where you at right now, your circumstance, but looking ahead in the future and just working towards your goal.
And that's good because we need more role models like yourself that don't forget where we come from. That's a big thing. I had asked him y'all before we got on camera, like, do you go back home? And he was like, yeah, I'm a mama boy. I got to go see my mama.
Right.
Yeah, so how often do you go home?
Well, in the summertime, I try to be home, like, right about now. Between the end of July and August, I be home more. So, like, at least I come in, I go out, come in and go out. Because starting last year, I had my Kammeon Holsy first Skills Academy basketball camp, which was free last year to, my local kids, 50 kids for free.
Wow, was it packed?
Yes, man, it was packed. It was a packed gym, and I had, I don't know if you heard of Larry Turner.
I know Larry. That's my brother friends.
Yeah, we have the same age. He's been playing professional ball overseas for the last 9 years. He came and spoke at my camp, and I came and spoke at his camp too. Also, Josh Powell from Atlanta, he played for the Lakers for a few years, my homie, so he came and speak. So I let the kids try to meet other people instead of me, but like I said, it was great. I had another one this year. It was the end of last week, actually the 22nd, I had 46 kids, and it was just a great atmosphere. I enjoyed it. Learning more than basketball. I tell them basketball doesn't define who I am, because, like I said, to whom much is given, much is required. So I feel like me coming from a small town, they see that Cam can do it, they can do it too.
Yeah, and I truly believe it. I believe that kids are more visuals now. You can be whatever you can see,
right.
And especially when they can identify with you and you can be very relatable to them. And that's why, like for me, I go back home and do a lot of things too, because what we doing now is a little far fetched for a lot of people in our hometown. Mm-hmm. But I be wanting to know that the dream is real. Mm-hmm. It's just that you have to really work towards it. And so that I love that you actually go back and do that. So I know you were telling me that you have this foundation called Cam Cares. Can you tell me more about that?
Cam Cares is a nonprofit organization. Actually, August will be a year since I founded it. Basically, Cam Cares is kind of similar to a combination of what I do, basketball and youth. Like I said, coming up from a small town, sport in rural areas, not many opportunities offered to you. Just as kids in in the inner city, Atlanta. So basically, having a good father figure. My dad played basketball, went to college, and just having that role model, that positive role model, kind of helped me work hard and work towards my goals. So basically, Kammeon cares come in. There's a lot of youth who kind of missing their father figure in their life, and
I know, yeah.
And that's why I came up with Kammeon cares basically turned into Kammeon Kings, and Kammeon Kings is created and inspired the next generation to see. So basically, just trying to be a mentor to kids who really need discipline, who really need to be know how to talk, do things, and how to respond to things. So that's what
I love that because, like you just said again, that's the key to a lot of when it comes to boys not being able to have that structural foundation is because fathers are missing in the household. And I like that you did that because I think that that's why sometimes boys go off into the wrong way in the wrong areas because I always tell people they be crying out for help. They want to say help because they look at other people who have their dad involved in their life and have that role model to be able to say that ain't the way to go. This is the way to go. So my question to you is like, what do you tell a young boy that's like in the middle school right now that know they got these hands with basketball, but they may not be getting their grades in school or their mind may not be on school because I know when you can ball, the girls, the life, all that is what they think about. What would you give them? What type of advice?
Advice I would give to a young male, who really got a God given talent. First of all, I believe in keeping God first, it's God given talent. Also, being obedient, being respectful to your parents, respecting yourself.
Wow,
respecting your environment. Like I said, be humble, and most of all, stay in school and stay focused. It's like you say, it's so many distractions out here in the world, but stay focused and I always know that you can be talented, but if you don't work, you're not gonna get better. Like they say, hard work beats talent. When talent doesn't work, my advice would be just continue to stay focused. Don't be confident, but don't be arrogant and cocky, and just be appreciative of the gift you have and continue to work hard.
Yeah, that's a great thing. My son, I always tell him like my oldest son, he's really savvy when it comes to business. He was still talented in areas when it came to sportsmanship, but my baby son is the more the sports person. So I always told my oldest son like, you could be his agent. Like for instance, that's another career that a lot of guys don't even explore because even if they don't make it to the NBA or make it to playing professional football, those are other areas that they love ball. They can be commentators. Like I want them to see the opportunity is so much bigger than having the ball in hand because like you said that you had an agent. Like your agent has got probably multiple players that he manages, which is a good career because he have to travel with you. Sometimes
he actually doesn't, but I have a great agent. My agent name is Jamie Knox. Shout out to Jamie Knox. But he's out of Mississippi, but lives in Atlanta. But he does travel with us sometimes, and he actually works out with me in the gym. He been in the gym, and he don't have to be in there. So he's a great agent. A lot of agents you won't find doing that.
Yeah, that means he loves what he do. He loves because and that's the case is he have to pitch you to teams, and he's like your job. Like that's my job. He got to make sure I'm steady working. So he got to make sure you're conditioned right. You out here practicing when you're not having to go cross seas. So that's a good thing. And I'm just proud to know you. I'm just proud to be connected to you now. I appreciate the fact that you came on the show. I appreciate the fact that you actually give back to the community. When we get ready to have other things in like Millersville, we put together like with Rashard Larkins. I don't know if you know Rashard, but he is one of the athletic directors at Baldwin High School, and we put together. He has a foundation called Impact. It's actually EMPACT. And we actually do a brotherhood brunch, and we would definitely love to come back, bring you be one on the panel so that you can actually speak to the young boys in the community as well. And we want to take it on the road because we think that was something that would be good. We make the guys dress up. They wear their bow ties and their shirts because we want them to understand, dressing up is important. Your representation is important. And it ain't all about, sagging. And we want to teach them just the foundations of boys turning into men. That's something that we would definitely love to do. And we would love to help out with Cam Cares. Now that I'm connected to you, whatever I can do, I would definitely love to do, whatever I can do on that way. And you up here in the city with me, so, I know you might not always be here. I know you said you had a speaking engagement that's coming up. I want to make sure I kind of can come and maybe hear you speak as well.
Yes.
How did it feel first for you to be like, wow, like I really made it. Like I've got an agent now. Like I went across seas. How does that feel?
To be honest, it feels good. Like people, I know you don't know me, but many people they had to describe me. I'm a young man, a few words. I'm real humble. Silly though. I love to have fun, but those are things I expect. Those are things that I worked hard for as I grew up. So when I said go and play professional ball, it's always been a goal I wanted to do. So I knew if I applied myself every day like I should, that I'll be there. So knowing that you work hard for it, when you get there, you appreciate it more. So I'm just appreciative of other guys. They get there, they start working, and they don't appreciate it no more. So I know that where I'm from, it's tough. So where I'm from, I work hard for it. So when I get there, I want to make sure I just don't stay there, but I can continue to grow and grow. But it's a great feeling, doing what you love to do and getting paid for it.
And I know your mom and dad is so proud of you.
Yes.
I know that you got sisters and brothers.
I have a twin brother.
What?
Yeah, I'm a twin. I'm the baby though. He's 11 minutes apart. His name is Garyon.
Okay.
He's 6 foot. She's 6 foot. I'm 6'8". So it's a different. But I have a twin brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very neat. I like that. Now, when you started playing ball, like in high school, like what was your aha moment that I can play ball? Like the light came on, like man, I can ball. Like I got this.
My mom and dad was All-Americans in high school and college. They both went to Talladega, Alabama.
Okay.
My dad's 6'5", I'm 5'11". But basically, my dad just so hard on me as I grew up. I think I had the ball in my hand since the age of 5, and he would in the yard. He would do like just pound me, like just push me around, saying you soft, you this, you need to get tough. So it kind of motivated me. But when I knew I could play was my 9th grade year. We was playing in my yard in the back door on the little dirt. The ball come out the ring. I dunked on my dad, and I dunked on all my friends. Went crazy. My mama went crazy. So that day on, I just felt like I was ready. So like I think it was when I had my moment. I was like, I can do it.
Yeah. See, anybody can dunk on they daddy. You know what time? But he was like, okay, let me get back out the way. All right, you know what you're doing now. You done came on. I taught you a little something.
Right.
So tell me this now, since you done played ball and you had all these different coaches, like how have you taken those principles that you learned from playing basketball and applying them to your everyday living now, like life?
The way I take it and apply it to my everyday life from basketball is just like Coach said, you gotta have character. Having good character on off the court really kind of tell what person you are. They always say, "What are you doing when people not watching?" So basically, when you're in the classroom, you can pretend like you're doing work because you got people watching. But when you go back to their room, instead of nobody there to watch you, your parents not there, so what are you gonna do? I just learned about off the court. My coach always told me, Brian Gregory said, if you go to class on time, be respectful, show up on time, be respectful to your students and your teacher. It translate on the court. Being on time to practice, working hard in the class, everything translates over. So I feel like if you do what you're supposed to do off the court, you're gonna take care of everything on the court. You respect the game, they're gonna respect you. You respect people, they respect you back. So that's how I kind of transcend basketball in life.
I wish some more children hear this. I really do, because you know why I say that is because they see the limelight on it. They don't see how hard, after the game or what you got to do in between to stay in the limelight. Right. You look at the great players like Kobe Bryant, and you look at LeBron James, and I know from being just having a little tap or taste of what they going through, you can you can imagine how they coach be on them, because everything matters. Everything matters, from you conditioning yourself to your mindset or how you gonna play the game. It's like a mind thing. You gotta psych yourself out already to know that this is what I want, this is what I gotta have. And like you said, your mom and dad ain't there pushing you, so you gotta be structured. It always starts at home from that foundation and structure.
Right.
Yeah, so you know what, y'all, I'm just having a great time here with Cam. He is a very, very, I can just say you just seasoned. You can just tell you seasoned in this. You still got a long way to go, but you're gonna have a good way to go to right. You're gonna be good going there. Now you got a new product coming out, right?
Yes, actually, MyoFit it came out in May. Actually, it was founded like 2 years ago, but they just got finished doing everything. So I signed with them in May. Actually, they endorsed me. So basically, MyoFit kind of similar to Under Armour, Nike, soft material, a lot of sports and casual. It's like a sports and a casual line, and basically, every material is very different. But like I said, the gear is good, the gear is tight. I would advise people to do it. If you want to get MyoFit or get more involved in it, become an ambassador, you can follow me on Facebook. I do a lot of my posting on Facebook. And I also have on Facebook, you can go to Kammeon Holsy, MyoFit. So if you want to get involved and purchase a shirt or just, see what it's about, you can do that. Oh, and also visit myofitglobal.com.
Yeah, we got to make sure we do that. And I got to tell my boys about MyoFit. They love They love that. They'll wear that all around our nothing else on.
It's some good material. You even if you work out, if you don't work out, you know what I'm saying? It's still.
So you got from me?
Yeah, you get it too.
Okay, yeah, because I work out, I get some of that, then yeah, right. Most so definitely.
It's good. They got women tank top, you know, the yoga pants like to wear, the headbands, the casual shirts, the hats, you know, book bags.
So it's already, you can go ahead and buy it?
It's online, yeah, you're online. Like I said, if you want to purchase it, you go to myoutfitglobal.com, and you want to purchase it, use code Holsy. Okay. You know, use my last name, so to purchase my outfit.
Okay. Well, you make sure you follow, you know, y'all go out and really get you a My Outfit. I got to get me one.
Yeah, you got to get one.
Okay, yeah. So what is after? After ball? Like, what's going to be after?
After basketball, be my own boss. So having entrepreneur, having foundation. And I always told that you should always, not that it's about money, but in order to be successful, you have to have money to get there. But I always try to have something coming in more than one spot. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, you grind, you hustle, you do what you got to do. But basically, I want to Hancock to have a community. I want to build a Kammeon Holsy community center, similar to like a Boys and Girls Club. Yeah. It'll be a place I feel the kids they'll be doing something positive. You know, when they get bored, 9 times when kids bored, nothing to do, they get into trouble. So I want to do that, and also I want to invest in real estate. I want to do a lot. So you know, I got a lot of big things I don't want to talk about right now.
I know, but that's okay. I'm a real estate agent, so you can tell me. Okay.
Right, but my main objective is to get that community center back in Hancock County, and just grow and just start and just go from there. So.
Well, that's a good thing. Like I said again, I always believe in giving back to my community, back in my hometown. My hometown is Millersville. I appreciate you for even wanting to go back to their hometown. Because some people like, I ain't never going back, you know. But I always go back home. I really do, because I truly believe, again, that you can't be what you can't see. And if you don't go back and give to the young, they can identify with you. They can actually relate to you being from a small town. Things don't really come to Sparta or Millersville or Wilkinson County. You got to come to the city to do everything. So I admire you for doing that. And I just thank you for being on the show today. You have been a great guest. You have educated us on how it is to be on the court and off the court. So we appreciate it. Everyone, again, you're tuned in to another episode of On Social with Nikki Nicole. I have a great guest here, Mr. Kammeon Holsy. And how can people follow you, find you? Book you for speaking now. You're a speaker.
Or if you want to book me for speaking, you can email me, or like I said, you can find me on Facebook at Kammeon Holsy, my Instagram, CanCares Foundation, Twitter, CanCares Foundation. But basically, you can hit me up on Facebook, or Instagram, and inbox me however you want to do it. I'm available. So that's how you can find me.
And you can actually make sure if you can't get in contact with him, get in contact with us. We'll get in contact with him for you. And that's a wrap. I guess thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it.
No problem. We got to get you to come back too, so we can keep up with Cam. I like that, keep up with Cam.
Right.
We want to keep up with you and be able to make sure that we, put it back out there to the people about what you're doing. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right.